Hi guys, welcome to session number 2 of Marketing 102 subject. My name is Yankit Kat, and in this video series we are covering the subject of marketing, which is a CBSE certification examination. So let's start with today's topic. Now, when we started discussion of a product, now product is one of the core element of a marketing mix. In your 11th marketing subject, we have read that in a marketing mix there are four important pieces: the product, the price, then the promotion, and the place. So product is one of the most important marketing mix element. Now, what is a product? It is a means to satisfy the needs of the customer. And these products are viewed differently by the consumers or the organization or the society. How a consumer look at the product, it will be entirely different as to how the organization, the one who is producing the product, will look at that product. And when we talk about product, we mean both goods and the services. Now, the main thing you need to know about the product is that it is not just the tangible benefit it gives. It also includes the intangible features and the benefits which is offered. So, for example, a car is not just a means for transportation from one place to another, but a car is also a status symbol in the society. So when a product is offered to the public, or when a product is offered to the your potential consumer or your regular consumers, you have to be sure that you are not just transferring those tangible benefits, but also you are transferring the intangible benefits which are coming with the product. And then because this product offer benefits and satisfaction to the consumer, so it serves as a very important link between the producer and the consumer. As a producer, you have to maintain a product, or you have to create a product, provide a product which is essential for the consumers. You cannot produce a product and be successful in the market if you are not able to meet that benefits or satisfaction of the consumer. And finally, when you sell a product, you are not only selling the product, but you are also bundling that product with other services. For example, you are providing him a quality product. You are providing him after sale services. We have all seen how companies are providing the guarantees and the warranties with their product. All these are because a product is not just sold individually. There are a lot of after sale services or a lot of offers which are included or sold with the product as a part of the product only. And then we have to know what is the importance of the product, why this product is one of the most important marketing mix. So first and foremost, for every organization which is in the market to establish a market share or to earn a profit, how they do it is through their product. So product is a focal point of any organization. Why? Because everything which is happening in the market, be it the marketing strategy of the company, the pricing strategy of the company, or the distribution channel of the company, all revolve around the product. And also, the product is that tool which is used to check the profitability of the company. It is the sale of the product itself which defines how much our organization is going to earn. What will be the profit levels of the company? It is decided by the product itself. Then the starting point of planning or marketing activity or any other activity which happens in a business related to any marketing mix, be it the price, the place, or the promotion, it happens around the product. They are not isolated with the product. If you do not have any product, you won't have any marketing strategy, you won't have any price. What would you do of price if there is no product? And finally, even though product is one of the most important marketing mix, but always remember, for our organization, product is just a means to an end. That is, product is just the final point. That final point is achieved by providing a quality product. The main purpose of any company is to get that customer satisfaction. Because if the customer is satisfied with your product, again, the product is important because through the product, the company is bringing some customer satisfaction. And if customer is satisfied, he will become a regular customer. And we have seen a lot of examples in our life that a product which is substandard, or a product which is of low quality, or a product which is not able to meet that satisfaction level or the expectation of the consumer, that product cannot remain in the market for a very long time. Now, one of the important things which we need to understand when a product is sold in the market, or when a product is marketed among the consumers, a marketer uses a lot of techniques, a lot of levels through which he is marketing his product. Now, one of the basic level is the core benefit. But a good marketer knows that only on the basis of core benefit, I cannot achieve the profitability of my company. So I have to layer this benefit, that core benefit, with all other levels. So for example, he brings the brand into the place, he brings the customization into the place. These are called as product level. So several benefits are added to that basic product. And then the producer or the marketer, most of the time they are two different entities working for the same organization, but they have to work together. So producer and a marketer, they both come together and they always keep on innovating the product. So the first level of a product is the core benefit. Now, I think the name is very much clear. What is the core benefit? It is the heart of the product. If you are selling a soap, then a basic purpose of the soap is to bring cleanliness to the consumer. So this is a basic purpose for which the product is intended. Now, among the core benefit, a product can be a generic product. Now, generic product are basically the general product which you find which are unbranded or which are undifferentiated in the economy. I think a very good example is the wheat flour which we eat, which we used to make our chapatis. Most of the time when you go and buy a wheat flour, you usually buy it from your local mill, that local atta mill, atta chakki. You do not find that those atta chakki are branded. Most of the time they are unbranded. So those are generic products. Then another level is your branded product. Now, what are branded products? These are the products which are associated with a particular company because a brand belongs to a company. So, for example, when we are talking about the wheat flour, ITC has its own Ashirwad brand under which they sell the wheat flour. So, whenever you see the brand Ashirwad, you know that this brand belongs to ITC company. So, this branded product they identify through names, and that name, that brand generally belongs to one specific company because brands are sort of a registered thing and they are registered to a specific company. Then we have the differentiated product. Now, those differentiated products are not different from the brand. What a differentiated product is that these products are differentiated from a lot of other goods which are available in the market, or simply how you differentiate your product from that of the competitor. That is your differentiated product. Now, branded products are usually concerned with the differentiated product because that is how you differentiate your brand with that of the competitor. Or if you want to establish a new brand in the generic product, it is by providing some sort of differentiation to your product, either any special feature or attribute or quality, which you will highlight very prominently while marketing your product. That is how you differentiate your product either from the generic slot or from the competitor. And this differentiation, these features, which attributes which are separate or which provide some USP to your product, these can be tangible, that is visible, or psychological, that is you can create the difference in the mind of the consumer. Another important level is your customized product. Now, most of the time, I'm sure you must have seen, especially when you're buying coffee mugs or any stationery writing supply, you will find that most of the seller now they are providing that they will write your name or your company's name on that product. Now, what is that? That is called a customized product. That is, a particular product is modified as per the need of the consumer. So, if you want a car in red color, you will book a car with the red color, and after some point of time, you will get a car with your choice of color. So, customer now is getting the opportunity to do some modification in the product according to his need. The greatest part about customized product is now the choices which are available to a customer, they are no longer limited to those mass produced factory product which are part of assembly line, which are mass produced. There is no difference between product A and product B. Because there are customized product in the market, now a consumer can establish his own identity as a consumer. Especially, we find this customized product generally in your automobile industry or computer or laptop industry. Most of the laptop are now providing you some skin on the laptop cover or any modification in the specs of the laptop. Why? Because laptop suppliers, laptop manufacturers also know that consumer wants to create his own identity. Especially the young consumer, they want to create their own identity. So therefore, they are demanding customized product. Another product level is the augmented product. Now, there is a very basic difference between the customized product and the augmented product. Now, this augmented product, these are changes in which are brought into the product through the voluntary improvement done by the manufacturers. Now, manufacturers or marketers add these features or benefits on their own. In customized product, we give the product in the hand of the customer. There is a basic product, there is a basic laptop. Over that basic laptop, a customer can do his own modification. He can add a specific color to the laptop, a specific skin on to the laptop, specific graphic card, or specific RAM, or specific storage space on the laptop. Augmented product, on the other hand, the modification in the augmented product are done by the supplier themselves. Now, it is not because supplier wants to sell the product which they like. It is because they have seen that customer wants certain kind of addition in the product. Before the customer could ask, the supplier are providing this modification, this augmentation on their own. So this is also a great level through which a supplier can transfer some great benefit to the consumer. And finally, you have the potential product. Now, potential product means the products which will be available in the future using the today's technology. Now, usually people confuse potential product with the products which will be available in the future with the future technology. We don't know what kind of technology we are going to get in the future, but the today's technology, how much today technology could be stretched to manufacture any future product. Those are your potential products. Right now, we know that we have 5G technology. but we are only getting those 4G dongles in which we insert our card and they become the Wi-Fi hotspot. Now imagine in few days or in few years, we are going to get those 5G dongles. That is, we don't need to get a 5G smartphone. We can insert that SIM in that 5G dongle, and then that 5G dongle will broadcast the 5G network. So those are potential products. They are limited by the economies or technology which are available today. We don't know what kind of technology is going to come in the future, so we cannot imagine the product. But we can imagine the product which could be produced using the technology available today. The final topic of today's class is the factors which influence the product mix. Now, first and foremost, we have the market demand. Now, obviously, as a producer, you would like to manufacture those products which have a demand in the market. Now, you don't want to manufacture a product which is out of fashion. Then you have the cost of production. Now, generally, when we talk about the cost of production, we have either low cost of production or high cost of production. So, generic product, which we talked about, they generally have low cost of production. Why? Because those generic products, those general products, those unbranded products, they are mass manufactured. And when something is mass manufactured, we know the economies of scale come into the picture and the cost is brought down. But when we talk about the augmented product or the customized product, they have usually high cost of production. Why? Because a lot of customization is required on the product, a lot of after work is done on the product. Therefore, the cost comes very high. Then we have the quantity of production. For example, a company is selling cookies and biscuit. Now, within that cookies and biscuit, there are chances a lot of product line could be established. So, quantity of production also defines your product mix. Then we have the advertisement and the distribution factors. Now, what kind of channel or what kind of advertisement strategy does a company opt? Also defines its product mix. If a company is going for very aggressive marketing, then we know the cost of production will going to come very high. Or if the company is choosing a very long distribution channel from warehouse to wholesalers to retailers, from retailers to consumer, then we know again the cost is going to come very high. And also the time it takes for the final product to reach to the final consumer from the producer's side, it is also going to increase. So distribution and your advertisement options or advertisement strategies also impact your product mix. Then we have the use of residuals. Now, most of the time we have seen that the product which we buy, after that product has been used for its primary purpose, there are secondary purpose of that goods also. This is called the residual use. I'm sure you must have seen that because a lot of companies are becoming those eco-conscious, those environment conscious. So they are providing you packaging which is biodegradable. So a lot of companies, when they provide you a product in the packaging, they are asking you to use this packaging as a manure for your plants. The sixth factor is the competitor action. Now, because of the globalization, almost every company, almost every industry is facing a very tough competition for their products. So a lot of marketing decisions regarding my product mix are dependent upon what kind of actions are taken by my competitors. And I will either try to replicate them or I will either try to one up them. Then we have the full utilization of the marketing capacity. Basically, if your marketing budget is very big and you are only using a small part of it, so this means you are wasting your marketing capacity. So in case you have some space available to bring a new product and use your marketing capacity there also, marketing resources there also, then that will also influence your product mix. And finally, you have the goodwill. Obviously, if a company has a good image in the market, if a company has good presence in the mind of the consumer, so that company should always keep on innovating its product. That market should always keep on adding new products in the line because that market can use that goodwill to be more successful or to earn more profit for its organization. With this, we end our today's session. I hope you like this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.